So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And that is as far as they're going to go. Tramini promptly onto that, and that is that.
This is the time you need that pace.
What a throw in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that's a nice ball. Goalkeeper's ball. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Eder Militao gets rid without sophistication. First quarter of an hour gone.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Bellingham. Elise. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's through here. Oh, good ball. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. France with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Mbappe attempts a clearance. And now they can... Has a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Just eases him off the ball. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Interesting ball. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
France just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Oh, that's well spotted. That is Conte. Mendy. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Dembele in acres of space out wide. And he's quick to get it clear again. Bellingham. Saliba cuts out the pass. Rabiot. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's there to clear it. Vinicius Junior. Well timed, excellent interception. Real chance! He's delivered all right! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He could be in here. Great chance! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Madrid leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Rabiot thinks one through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He can run onto that. Conte. And it's Rabiot. Floated through. And he's quick to snatch it back. Bellingham. And that's been won straight back. And the first half is done. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Madrid head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. Olise.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they win it back again. Nice bit of trickery. Conte. Dembele gets into some space. He's done well to get that clear. Camavinga. Mbappe. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Thuram. Olise.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has ended up in no man's land. He's a sharp little ball here. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe! Oh, well played, well played. Well, he's got to be disappointed with that.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 70.987.
No way through. And it's Dembele. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Eder Militao kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Valverde, and that could set him on his way. Koundé gets good distance on it. Modric plays it short. France are looking to go forward now. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Madrid have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Dembele, can he get it through? And he was quick to react. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Thuram. Olise. Conte. And he's found a way. Tries a shot! He has done it! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
He's had a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
It's their second corner of the game.
France showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Couldn't squeeze it through. That's a nicely measured pass. And he's straight offside. Well, they've got it again. Mbappe. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. Saliba gets over and intercepts. And the pass is intercepted. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Distributed tidily. Played in deep.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Pass is just off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Mbappe. Can he put it away? Oh, what about that? And that may just do it.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
3 minutos de descuento.
Madrid take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Valverde, oh, perfectly measured that. Keeper's ball. And time is up. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Madrid leave it late, but in the end it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
This place is living up to its decent hit! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And the counter-attack is on for France. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Acrobatic effort. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bellingham. Oh, nicely intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. It looks a good ball through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
They've won a corner. France with the corner, they're first. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Conte, and he's intervened well there. Camavinga, and it's Conte. Mendy makes the interception. That is good alertness. Thuram, not the most accurate pass. Hernandez.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Great hit! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And he was quick to react. Saliba cuts out the pass. Now it's Kante. Dembele. This ended up in no man's land. Rabiot. Thuram. Can he finish? Goal! France! And they get themselves in front! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well read, and the danger is averted. Dembele. France upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Camavinga. France do have a chance to counter here. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Camavinga. Mbappe has it in a wide position. That's a shade optimistic. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
France. Can he put it away? And yes, it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
France take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. He won't be happy with that one.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Mbappe climbs up big. Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
So now the difference is 3.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Courtois punts it upfield. Now that's well seen too. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And the whistle goes for half-time. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Nicely weighted ball. Real chance! And it's in!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So is this the start of a comeback? Saliba, Chouameni, Hernandez, Camavinga, and they've got a throw. Thuram touches it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
So nearly the perfect ball. France have their second corner now. And he's had a hit! Rising over the bar.
Dembele most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now Mbappe. He's had a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Pass somewhat off target. Camavinga. Now it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Dembele. He's played him through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That pass has been well intercepted.
asciende a
60 minutes played.
71.049 espectadores.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's running through. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. No way through. Oh, and he's through the middle. And the shots! Oh, taken with style. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
And there was it. Bellingham! They've done it! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Conte.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Yep, it's a corner. France have their third corner. Madrid are looking to go forward now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played into space out wide. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down. And
Bellingham! It's in! And the comeback is complete! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Madrid go into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. That pass isn't the best. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Tchouaméni calmly anticipates. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its...
Shot a goal! No mistake! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Complete awareness, he understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
He's one-on-one, surely! And the shot sticks it away! And what a climax we have here! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
France give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Pinches it off him. Conte. He could be in here. Dembele has it out wide and in space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Conte. And he's heaved it away. And he's there to get it away. So that's it. It is all over. Madrid have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Mbappe collecting the match ball, and it is his. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
I take this every week, Peter. What a fabulous game. It's amazing no matter how much they were down. They never lost focus, never looked beaten.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. Vinicius Junior!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Camavinga, great ball, and he's in, and the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, super find. Vinicius Junior. And the shot! And that was very necessary. And he's managed to gift it back. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, it's Dembele. Chouameni makes the interception. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Big chance! They've scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah. They say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
We expected better, and so did he. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Valverde. Oh, good ball. Shots on here. Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Koundé has been sent off. It was deemed a professional foul.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Well, this looks promising. Vinicius Junior! Oh, the ball swung loose here. Thuram. Rabiot. And it's Rabiot. Oh, played right into his path. France have it back and can go again. And the finish! Goal! France! And again they hit the front.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
And he's in shot at goal! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
France take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Mbappe hits one! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they're at it again in double quick time. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked.
Decent hit! Sticks it away! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
France are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? There's such an...
Has a goal! They've done it!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Gets his pass away. Back into the middle. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Conte. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Oh, good stop. It had to be. Outstanding save to keep that out.
Mbappe has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Defending of the desperate variety. Got a shot away! It is a very, very good save.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
That has been cut short. Looking for options for movement. Mendy. Camavinga. He's had a shot!
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Thuram. Conte. So what can they make of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nice interception, well timed. Nicely aimed pass. Tchouaméni promptly onto that, and we hit half-time.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que el estadio dispone de una sala de objetos perdidos que permanecerá abierta entre semana en horario de oficina.
Here we go again then.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Conte. Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Vinicius Junior. Rabiot did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Eder Militao for Valverde. Vinicius Junior. No, that was never going to make it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Mbappe. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. No, that's been intercepted. Let's a look and place it forward. Oh, shooting chance! In for the pieces! He's got a goal! They're back within reach! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. And he was quick to react. That's a fine interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Conte. Thuram. Well, they've got it again. Bellingham. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's well spotted. Modric. Mendy. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of...
And one more try! And he's heaved it away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Taken back almost at once. It's going to go a long way. Thuram. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, here we go. A lot of... He's got the shot away! It's in! And the lead is extended still further. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
So now the difference is 3. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Short changes him with that pass. That pass has been well intercepted. Bellingham. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Tchouaméni goes sliding in. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that is not the best ball. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Looking to widen the gap even further here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Vinicius Junior. That's a nicely measured pass. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham! Rabiot. Well-timed, excellent interception. Dembele. That looks a good ball through. Now it's Thuram. Thuram! That is decidedly lacking. 1 minute to add, according to the board. And there goes the final whistle. Madrid suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
It's their first effort on goal. Madrid with the corner, their first. France are looking to go forward now. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Dembele. Mbappe face to face with the keeper. Big chance! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a nicely measured pass. Now it's Thuram. And there's the hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Thuram looks to go up and over.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Thuram showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get it through? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Dembele, and he's intervened well there. Mbappe, and the shot! And yes, it's there! They have got it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Konate cuts it out. Camavinga. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a throw. Just eases him off the ball. Camavinga really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly...
And the finish! Goal! France! And they get themselves in front! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Keeper's got good distance on that. And that is a little undercooked. Mbappe, he's got away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, that's well spotted. Valverde. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mendy kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tchouaméni with the clearance. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, a delicate chip through. Camavinga. Konate cuts out the pass. Conte. And it's Dembele. Good spot, he's seen the run. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Mbappe. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Thuram. Eder Militao.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And he was quick to react. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Dembele. Thuram. Chance to shoot now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And this could be the final action of the first half. Vinicius Junior. Valverde looking to penetrate opposition lines. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Cambio de jugadores.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible. but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, shooting chance! He scored! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Vinicius Junior. Modric. Vinicius Junior. Tries a shot! Superb goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. Saliba is looking to set free a runner. That's going to go a long way. What a throw in. Oh, important interception. Has a look and place it forward.
La asistencia a este partido
Short changes him with that pass. Almost an hour gone. Camavinga. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Tchouaméni, Mbappe. He could be in here. Well read, nice interception. Modric. Conte. Pass is just off target. Courtois gets it away. Well, they've got it again. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, what a mistake! Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Cleared without complication. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bellingham, he's got the shot away! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Now it's Camavinga. Bellingham! Tchouaméni. Eder Militao makes the interception. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Nice ball, and he's in here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Tchouaméni looking here to chip it through. Tchouaméni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Camavinga spots it and intercepts. Traoré.
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Just 5 minutes remaining now.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Well timed, excellent interception. Always onto this. Thuram! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Oh, that's clever. He's had a hit! That is decidedly lacking. There will be 4 extra minutes. And through to the goalkeeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Thinks one through, now it's Thuram. And he's there to get it away. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Madrid have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
We have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So we're up and running. And that's a throw-in.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 19. El dorsal 20.
Tromeni spots it and intercepts.
El dorsal 13. El dorsal 16.
Promising build-up, there's plenty of really nice passing.
El dorsal 6.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It's one! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Stood up well to him there. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's a look and place it forward. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Can he get it through? And that is a little undercooked.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Brahim Diaz finds himself offside. Looking for the runner. He is through. Mbappe! Just a whisker away. No, that's been intercepted. He's going to be disappointed with that. Camavinga, and he welcomes it in. The side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Floated through. Thuram! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And he's had a shot! The breakthrough, and that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Madrid have fired themselves. Mbappe! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, shooting chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Camavinga. And that has sent him sprawling. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Thuram.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
That is good alertness. The message is clear. None shall pass. Dembele.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Up he goes! He has done it! Right back in the game! Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Koundé gets good distance on it. Well, they've got it again. Gets his pass away. Brahim Diaz, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. A real chance if he can get through. And the shot! It's a goal! France are back on level terms.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Mbappe! Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Saliba has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Great chance. Mbappe! Decent hit from there. Camavinga. Conte. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking. Nicely spread. Dembele looking to run onto it. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. It's Dembele! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's in plenty of space here. Mbappe! Conte, out to the right. Mendy kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Brahim Diaz. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And he's managed to get free. Oh, important interception. Valverde. Modric. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So once again, we're underway. Hernandez.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's Dembele!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is Conte. Picked out brilliantly. Tchouaméni kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he was quick to react. And no, that was never going to make it. And he's intervened well there. That's a sharp pass. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Thuram. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Conte! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
There's green grass ahead of him. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rudiger gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Mbappe. France applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Spread neatly. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looks to go up and over. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That has been cut short. Camavinga, looking for options for movement. Oh, robust challenge. Conte. Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. Camavinga. Goulart has created one goal already. Conte. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, right place, right time. Corner number 3 coming up. Tchouaméni plays it short. And he's gone backward here. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, what has happened here?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well read, nice interception. Eder Militao. Thuram, who shifted it to the flank.
Pretty robust defending.
The ball has bounced loose now. To Rabiot. He's a sharp little ball here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now that's well seen too. That has been slung wide. He could be in here. Now it's Camavinga. Real chance here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Eder Militao. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Turns and goes back.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, that's well spotted. Mendy makes the interception.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Rabiot is in a really good position out wide. And that will be the final act. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to get it clear. And it's Conte. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? France with the corner. They're first. Oh, what? There's the hit! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Koundé demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his...
Vinicius Junior! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's found some space here. Just the keeper to beat! Chance! And it's in! 2! And we've barely begun here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He's looking to set free a runner. Mendy calmly anticipates. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Madrid get themselves back into contention. Well, it was oh no, what has happened here? Bellingham engages and forces him off the ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that has been cleared. Back in possession, looks for the finish. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
France have their second corner now. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Deftly away. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Camavinga.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's played him through. It's a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Mbappe. Bellingham. And it's Modric. In with the challenge. Barcola. Chance here to counter. Conte. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he was quick to react. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
He's had a hit! It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And now he has two.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
France choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe. The referee's awarded a free kick. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pass somewhat off target.
Such good technique.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Dembele.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's shifting through the gears here. That's going to go a long way. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Mbappe. Mendy getting this one clear. Vinicius Junior. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And France can counter now. Koundé. Modric. Camavinga crosses it in. Keeper's ball. And the first 45 minutes are up. Madrid come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting. but neither side able to hold a lead. So there was the first half.
Well, what an enjoyable first half. Just when you think a 2-goal lead can be decisive, it's gone again, and I hope the goals keep coming.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And the game has already resumed here. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's a chance. Just wouldn't stay down for him.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Short changes him with that pass. Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. Chouameni, Camavinga chips it through. Rudiger with the clearance. It's a pretty loose pass. Modric, interesting ball. He's had it taken off him. No, that's been intercepted. And he thumps it clear. Koundé. Camavinga. Great challenge, time to perfection. France needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Vinicius Junior! Dembele. Ball played for Conte. Looped it up and over. Chouameni promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get it through? Chouameni makes the interception. Bellingham. He can get that clear. But they've got it again. That's a little off target. Chouameni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Ball is over the line. Mbappe! That has ended up in no man's land. Camavinga. Valverde. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. That's been cut out, well played. Valverde. Camavinga. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. The ball has bounced loose now. Vinicius Junior.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Now Mbappe. Great hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Taken back almost at once. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Dembele. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Cleared without complication.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, Mbappe! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Oh, that's a key interception. Fiddles it through. Camavinga picks it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Madrid have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Vinicius Junior picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Madrid leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Courtois can pick that up. Valverde. Well timed, excellent interception. Priest it in. That's a shade optimistic. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Interesting ball. And he cuts out the supply. And we expected better, and so did he. Look at the space here. Finish. Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it! That was a given. It always was.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Bellingham. Over to the left. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Koundé. Vinicius Junior. He's had it! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's lofted through here. It's out for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Valverde. Bellingham. Mbappe tries a shot! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Saliba picks it up from the goal kick. Camavinga. That is good alertness. And it's Rabiot. Conte. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. Conte. Nicely worked. Real chance, and the finish! And that was very necessary. Conte. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Bellingham. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now that's well seen too.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Rudiger. Chouameni. Eder Militao. Valverde. Modric. Time and again they are repelled. Valverde. Ooh, perfectly measured that. He's through here. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Madrid 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. That gets things going for the second half. Hernandez. It's a sweet ball, that. Valverde. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looks to clip it forward. Mbappe. Fiddles it through. He's got the shot away! It's in! They're back within reach! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So is this the start of a comeback? That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He could be in here. Oh, that's well spotted. Camavinga. That has been cut short. Oh, the shot could be on here. Chouameni. Can he spark a counter here? And once more, he proves rigid and robust. And Hernandez. Oh, he's found him in space. And here's Mbappe. France can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
No outsmarting him this time. And he's straight offside. France have it back and can go again. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Swings in across. And he's taking no chances there. Now who's going to be first to this? Bellingham. Mbappe. Mbappe purring through the gears. And that is a little undercooked. Saliba. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Vinicius Junior. There's the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And it's going to be another one. Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. France are looking to go forward now. Now it's Chouameni.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Hernandez. Valverde cuts it out. Mbappe, there's the hit! They've done it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And yes, it's him again. France get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting a
terrific header! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Eder Militao gets across to intercept that. Has a goal! He's looking for the runner here. That looks a cracking ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Kante was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Passing is crisp and sharp. No way through. Rabiot. Hernandez. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Valverde. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Bellingham. So that's it, it is all over. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Vinicius Junior picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.